Okay, here we are, guys, for round 3. We're 0-2, so we're just playing for fun and pride. Win the die roll. ACMTG. That's actually kind of cool. ACMTG. Rolls off the tongue. Keep the sound. Draws the swamp, it's gas. Yeah, also last round, I was salty, obviously. But our opponent's deck was actually pretty sweet. I mean, it was just like a sick combo deck where he had the Root and the Slave. I presume he had 2 of them, a bunch of Sacrifice Outlets. That's a pretty cool archetype I actually never knew about. But it was just frustrating to play against because it was my first time. So I'm like, oh, this guy's just crushing me. And he had Sunbird's Invocation, and he was just destroying me, and I misclicked. So, you know, the salt comes out, but, you know, he had a great deck, so. Wow, I'm so good. Just land off the top, land off the top. I want to leave Skullduggery up, pretend that we have it. We want to click OK once and not twice, and not skip our attack. That's the GTO play. Oh my god. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see when I go OBS. This is definitely round 3, and it says round 2 there, but that's a lie. I don't want to change it because I feel like you guys are going to see it on screen and be like, this guy's a drag, he doesn't know how to work OBS. But I do, barely. But I just forgot to change that to round 3 because I was so tilted from last round. We're to ground, that's pretty good. Gets to play it again though, gets an extra 1-1. I paid 3, let's go. Let's go Magic Online, come on, you can do it. Hey. Now next turn if we rip a land, we can play the Queen's Agent, play the Deacon, Vraska's Intent. We got all our options now. Wait, actually, you guys can't see the OBS, so I'm pretty sure I can change it now. If you guys saw that, I'd be so embarrassed. Probably no attacks from him. Okay. Snap blocks here. Could save my guy with a run aground, but that's pretty fair trade there. And I just play the Queen's Agent. And I'll top that. That's pretty sweet removal. Not that we don't have some in our hand, but one is premium and one is temporary, so I'd rather save those for something better. Whereas the one we have on top just gets rid of both of these. It's really good, but just compared to this is a little bit better. For something that he, like a big dinosaur he could play now, like a bellowing Aegisaur. Excuse me. The reason I played him as well was because I can play him next turn and attack for 6/4 lifelink, which is pretty cool. Yeah, counter killing, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I keep boarding in the dive downs. The dive downs are sweet. I'm going to be boarding them in game too. They're just solid. Yeah. Oh, follow up play. More flyers. Deacon or Vanquish. 5 mana. 3 and 4, 7, so I can't double spell next turn even if I don't play this. So play this. Not attack. Or I could kill this and attack for 4. I'm winning the race. Killing this seems a little bit better. Because it's a flyer. Get some he's already mana'd out, so attack, he trades, then I vanquish this, then he's left with a 1/3, or I deacon then, and then next turn, yeah, okay. That trading seems bad. This just seems awful, because I keep not wanting it to die. Okay, I'm going to go for this one. I'm not too sure how I feel about this card because I just really keep playing around it not dying and I feel like I'm not getting the full use out of it. I think I should just be either not playing it or playing it and just kind of accepting the fact that they got treasure if it dies. Looks like splitting out a little bit. 7 lands, what, 8 if you count this. Probably a big Vampo. Yeah, Vraska's Contempt, that it works wonders on that because he can't get it back, which is brilliant. So he attacks for 3. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, I had 2 Vanquish the weeks in there? That's pretty cool. Guess if I attack, see what he does. He doesn't have a 3rd vampire. Okay. God damn it, maybe I should have run around that. Just attack for 4, then he's on, yeah. Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay, before it does anything, or when a creature's on the stack, if he plays a vampire, I'm definitely going to vanquish this. Oh, don't. Okay. Yeah, that was probably a bad attack by me. Should have just maybe run it at the ground, attack for 4, he goes to 5. I just can't really get to seem to get a board presence. And he was going to snap trade that because he had a lot of vampires in stack. It was so bad by me, God. Don't know what I'm doing. I see green and I'm always worried about Vraska. Oh my god. Yeah, that was so bad. He's just going to get it back eventually. So I'll plus run around this. Or Deacon and I just die. Yeah, pass the turn. I'll work up now actually because I could hit a land drop. That's probably better. at worst. Bottom. Can we do anything? Too bad that doesn't have reach. We want to run around something now. Probably this. I'm just screwed here because I made that all from that one line of bad play. I'd still have a creature in play. He'd be kind of tempoed behind. Or could I not attack, play the Deacon? Ah, played that one awful. Sideboard. That's about it. 2 dive downs. One with the win could be okay. I guess it's not in. Look at that beautiful hand. Keep. It's interesting about mindsets in Magic, like there's this poker player I follow, Daniel Negreanu, on Twitter. He's a really good poker player, pretty famous, a lot of success in the game, and you know, he says when he goes to a tournament his intention is to win it, even if the field's like 1,000 people and it's really unlikely. His intention is to win it. He's not like saying I'm definitely going to win it, because that's a bad goal. It's not a goal, it's just his intention. But like when I finished the draft I was like, oh, this is probably a 1-2 deck or a 0-3 deck. And some might call that a bad mindset for like, oh, well, if you think you're going to go 1-2 or 0-3, it's more likely to happen. But I think it was just more of a good assessment of what... I'm just going to play this out for no value. A good assessment of what the deck's power level is. I don't think it was a bad mindset or anything. I just think the deck was pretty bad. It's not a supported archetype. Blue-black. Well, there's blue-black pirates, but we weren't really blue-black pirates. We were just kind of removal spells, and it was an okay deck, but as I said, 1-2, 2-1 at best. But it's kind of interesting. Swamp. Happy to trade. He probably won't. I'll develop my board a bit, because I didn't do that last game and it cost me. His deck seems sweet, it's just a bunch of vampires. Missed his land drop though, looks like. That's great with the Deacon. That was not my Deacon. I wonder if I'll snap off the double block like last time. I guess not. There's the 4th land drop for him. Pretty good. Right now land drop drops like a champ here. Pretty dirge. I just swing out. See what he does. I'd love to be like triple blocked here for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why he would do that. Yeah, he's just gonna snap that off. And I'll save Vraska's Contempt for a better creature. Probably bounce one of these vampire tokens though, depending on what he plays, because I could just scry 2, which is pretty powerful. Especially if he attacks with these. Okay, because it was like if he used a trick, I'd love to have Perilous Voyage up there. It's a lot of tokens. I'm gonna bounce one of them. Maybe that's scry 2. Top and bottom. No green 2 drops, so I'll tap the green. Vanquishing the weak, the Deacon is actually pretty sick. So I will attack with this and this. Not that he's the Deacon play or anything, but yeah. He definitely has at least one in his deck, and he will target one of these most likely. But luckily he doesn't have it in hand now, or if he does, he doesn't have the 5th land drop. I could obviously attack this, but or vanquish it. Don't think I need to. If he plays some target for vanquish the weak near end step. Like another one of these. He did. I'm pretty tempted to vanquish that. So I gotta be careful I don't die here. I'm on 11. If I attack with this and this, then he has 6, so I can block 2 of them because I'll flash this guy in. Then he gets in for 2. Plus 4 is 6. Plus if he plays the Deacon, that would be 7. So he wouldn't be dead. Okay. Could have attacked for lethal there, forced a chump, but he's already double blocking here, so I feel fine about it. I mean, she did good work there, Ward Trap Weaver. Too bad he won't attack with these vampire tokens. That's the annoying part. I'd love if he actually did play a Deacon and targeted the lifelink vampire to get lifelink, so I could just flash this in, get a counter, then like exile this, gain some life, and just crunch in. That 4/4 flyer vampire he has is actually insane in his deck. As I said, his deck's very powerful, so it looks like I'm not gonna. I could Vraska's Contempt this. We swinging him with the vamps. -1 though. Maybe he has a trick up. I don't see how he can kill me though. Maybe he just wants the life, or he's worked some things out in his hand. I'm definitely gonna flash this guy in. Great picture. You can have the +2/+2 and first strike spell, which is really good in this deck. No, I want to. Yeah. Because Because like even Skullduggery, at least it's 1.5 for 1, or then you get the treasure. So I don't know. But plus we didn't see that game 1, the trick, the Vampire Seal, I think it's called. Deep in the tank here. Well, the good news is you don't get anything for going 1-2, so we've got nothing to lose, but nothing to gain either. But it's, you know, it's fun. Although that was actually, you shouldn't base your decisions on whether it's casual or not. You should play your A game all the time. Maybe he's disconnected or just thinking quite a bit. Because he had to recalculate because I flashed in the snapping sailback. I kind of like that this is life gain. Really cool card. Great artwork as well. Just getting that guy. Just tempted to type dying of old age in the chat. But it's his time, so, you know. Can't complain. His deck is pretty cool. Black-white vampires I found is really just annoying to deal with. Oh, so he was trying to go for the win there. So why didn't you attack all then? So if I only had one blocker, block, take 3, 4, 6... No, I would have taken 9 damage. Okay. That's actually really cool in his deck, because he's so many creatures. I died to a Deacon, because I can exile the creature he targets. Yeah, I'm just going to attack all here. I got the Vraska's Contempt as backup. I feel pretty good about it. Plus, if he swings out with the Deacon, I can actually gain 2 life, which changes the math. I just remember that there. So, we'll see what he does. But in his mind, it must be pretty obvious that I have something, because I know he has Deacon in deck, and that would be the win for him. So he might make some chumps that he wouldn't make. Or he might just take the damage and be like, oh, I have the win in hand, great. Okay, so we get a little bigger guy. That doesn't actually make much of a difference because he's going to be chumped or get through. And also, probably should have played my land because I have the Shaper, so I want as much activations of him as possible. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, because Legion's Judgment kills him anyway, so it's like 2 and a white, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, so it doesn't matter how big he is. Maybe he's 3, but 3/3 is not big. Well, that's decent. It's alright. Okay. So they just rule everyone guilty. That's what I would do. That's kind of cool. Just very nice. Okay. No blocks. Go to 3. What's the follow-up? Kill this. Okay, so is that trigger on the stack? Where do I want to exile him now? I want to let him enter, right? Yeah. And then that's GG's. Unless I misclicked. Wow, his deck is really, really good. His deck is good. Spellpierce seems trash versus him. One with a costly plunder. Well, the dive downs are good. No reach though. Maybe one with the wand is good. He didn't seem to have much removal. Just going ham on the vampires. One dive down for one with the wind. Okay, I'll go with that. Although he is swarming, maybe creatures are better. So we have a 2-drop, and if we draw an island, the hand is gas. So I'm going to keep it. So yeah, I mean, the 2-drop can buy us time. Also, we could just one with the wind and just win if he doesn't have removal. Okay, getting a little worried now. The old 2-mana 4/3 is pretty good though. And he'll go plains plus, I guess, a vampire. Ooh, that's a kind of a good one. It could have been the 2/2 flyer, the drain, which would have been worse for us. So he must have drawn that off the top or the plains. Oof, rough, rough, rough. Like the dog. So we got punished for the 2-land keep. Definitely don't want that trade. Probably just got 6-drop in her hand. The River Snake's really bad, even if well, Queen's Agent could be good later on in the game, but I'm just never going to get to it, so I'll discard him. And I have one more in the deck, so it's not the worst. Now I really wish this was a dive down. But it doesn't matter because I didn't have blue mana to cast it anyway. Interesting. That's a great card. Okay, that's game. Yeah, sorry for the bad draft and the. I think I played okay in the first round, maybe. But yeah, pretty poor stuff. Look at that terrible record. Thanks for watching, though.